Who's there? Yes, Smoke? Yes? You said, were you saying something? Smoke? Were you saying something? Yes? She's chittering at me like... She sounds like that, by the way, in case you didn't know. Hey guys, welcome to stream, welcome back to stream. I'm feeling better. Let's hope this sticks. Because I really don't want to get sick again. I told myself if it comes back, then I'm going to the doctor. I've been putting it off because it's expensive. But if I need antibiotics, I need them. And that's the truth, isn't it? It's me from the Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 stream. Welcome. Hi. I heard the patch went through, so we might be finishing that on Wednesday. Oh, Smoke went away. She meowed and then ran down the stairs. Did everybody have a fun time watching the Super Bowl last night? I know I did. I feel like that was kind of to be expected, considering. Smoke Zoom. She knows how to, that's for sure. That is for sure. As an Eagles fan and a Kendrick fan, it was awesome. Halftime show is crazy. Yeah, dude. Did you like the halftime show? I loved it, man. I loved it. And of course, there's going to be that contingent of people on Twitter who was like... It is weird. I feel like Drake fans find themselves in cahoots with Republicans a little more than they might have thought they would have been. Well, actually, maybe that's not true. I can't speak to it. I like some of the Drake songs. I just don't end up on that side of the conversation very often. You know? He said A minor, he sure did. Reaction vid for it. Dude, I like... I'm planning on doing something about the Super Bowl. I think that might be Wednesday's upload. Currently, I think I'm gonna do a Super Bowl and a Kanye video. It's just kind of figuring out the order. Were you screaming at the top of your lungs? Not at the top, because, you know, throat issues, but still. What? He said A minor? Yes. Imagine confessing to something. How many of y'all think you could be convinced, or like, how many of y'all think under duress you could cop to, like, you could be tricked into copping to a double murder you didn't commit? How many of y'all think you're vulnerable to that? Don't be shy. Is the form still open? Nah, we open them like a few days before we're actually gonna look at them, so that way we can review them and get rid of any that shouldn't really be on stream, you know? Who up grounding they hog? Absolutely, I have no backbone. Also, did you see the guy holding the Sudan and Palestinian flag at the show? He was standing on top of the GNX. My boy going free, no charges, no charges. He's probably lost his job, but not going to jail. That's good. Quite be honest, would you smash Alex from Minecraft? I'd let her, like, lay it on me. I don't know, man. I'm above such material in fleshy pursuits. Kanye had a Super Bowl ad like Joker making a broadcast across Gotham. Yeah, Kanye is. I mean, like my opinion hasn't really changed of him. He's a Nazi. Okay, bad, not good. We knew this. Did you get sick again or something? I'm not sick right now. Congested, yes. Well, I guess I am sick. I'm coming off the back end, but congestion is like something I have pretty much all the way from winter through spring, and then also in summer. I'm always congested. Didn't know that, actually. Huh. I don't know, man. He's been pretty dead set on making sure we know. I've seen so many edits of Ye with Hitler's, like, hair and stash in the recent days, dude. This went from, oh, halftime was cool to let's smash video game characters. I mean, it's listen, man, it's stream of consciousness. It's stream of consciousness, man. Did you know weed makes you more susceptible to the flu? I sure as hell didn't. You know what helps? Getting vaccinated. Vaccination's good. Agreed. Never had a flu shot, never had the flu, I don't know. I mean, you know, herd immunity and the like as well, though. Hear me out on the Enderman. I mean, tall, a smoldering gaze. You gotta love it. Kwite, did you pose for the limited edition card? Yes. I think they used real reference. Also, I fucking, I'm realizing now. I think I misattributed the artist on that and I feel really bad, so I'm gonna try and find them to give a shout out real quick. I misattributed the artist who made the metal card. So I wanna shout them out a few times. Before I forget to, you know? It was, at Jessid. Like, they draw big ass. They draw big ass. This fella. Yeah, so yeah, no, obviously can't scroll, but, you know, yeah. That was the artist. I said the artist wrong in the ad, and that's my fault. At Jessid with, like, 5 S's? Yeah. Jessid. Jump scare. Ash jump scare? It can't be that scary, can it? Like, I can understand it making you jump, like, great googly moogly type shit, you know? Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome to anybody just joining us. Kwite, you should react to Love and Deep Space banner trailers. That's been one I've been thinking about playing on stream. Is Love and Deep Space voice acted? Because it seems like a long game that would wear out my throat very quickly. Yo! Min Min Hyungi, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Holy shit. Appreciate you. Okay, it is voice acted? Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. How long is that game? I imagine it's pretty long considering how it seems like people play it all the damn time. Love and Deep Space length. It's long? Okay, perhaps we do that in a... That might be a try it out, see if it goes gangbusters on YouTube, and then we, and then whatever after that, right? And you have to level cards to continue. Well, we can start it. We can start it. Quite, have you tried Rivals? I think I have, like, some 50 hours on it. I'm not, like, as cracked or addicted to it like crack as some of my friends. I think Posture has, like, 300-ish. Some of my friends, I don't think I've seen them on any other game since it launched in December. Some motherfuckers just really like that game, and I don't blame them, man. It's a go-to for me as well. Quite, you should play Splatoon 3. I don't own a Wii U. I know that game's not on the Wii U. I just wanted to say that as a statement of fact, you know? Oh, I have 60 hours on Rivals. A lot of that is definitely me just sitting in menus, though. A lot of it is definitely me just sitting in menus. I want to play Rivals, but I'm scared of what? It's free. I'm afraid to play it because I've hated every other type of MOBA. This is not... Marvel Rivals is not a MOBA, dude. It is not a MOBA in the slightest, dude. Unless you count Overwatch as a MOBA, those are two very different genres. Like, I despise MOBAs. I don't like League. To be fair, I haven't played League. I haven't played Dota. I don't play Smite. I was in the Deadlock beta. Didn't like it. It is not a MOBA, bro. It's a hero shooter. It's a 6v6 hero shooter. Plus, quick play, it's like, no pressure. Just turn off voice chat and/or text chat so nobody can be mean to you. Quite, I loved the Super Bowl last night. Good taste, good taste. I'm bad at game classification. Don't be mean to me. I mean, I believe you when you say that, because that was a pretty big mix-up. Like, I just, like, by the transitive property, or is it the associative property? The transitive property, I think it works here. If Marvel Rivals is a MOBA, then Overwatch is a MOBA, and that is hilarious to think about to me. My family are the biggest Eagles fans, lol. I don't like Overwatch either. I mean, that's fair. I'm not saying, like, you have to like those kind of games. They're just very different. So, like, same difference? I mean, no, not really same difference. Like, it's still not a MOBA. It's still a very different game than what a MOBA is. I fell down the stairs, lol. That is a lol. I did laugh at that. The core of the message was the same. I'll stop dogging on you. I've had my fun. I've had my fun. Are these made up words? All words are made up. What do you mean? Any word you use is made up. It didn't exist before a certain time. Somebody had to make it up first. I thought you did this on Friday. I didn't put mine in. Yeah, we had, like, I ended up taking that Friday stream off because the sickness came back again. You know, type shit. What the fuck is a MOBA? I forgot it stands for something. Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. Which is, sounds a lot broader than the type of game it usually refers to. Dandy's World stream. Are you guys? Okay, I'm gonna look up Dandy's World, and I'm going to judge it like you would a book all by its cover. Dandy's World. I haven't even watched Murder Drones yet. Y'all are so. Okay, is this more... Dude, is this mascot horror slop? Am I looking at the Garden of Banban level shit, man? Roleplay documentation. Okay, it's a Roblox game. Dandy's world is low-key buns. Stay away. Dude, like, if I can get money off of it, I'm not above it. Alright, you gotta understand this. I'm probably gonna do Garden of Banban for, like, a charity goal. Or a... Oh, something money-related goal. But, like, I kind of want to do what Posture did and just, like, do a oneer. Just... 8 to 10 hours of hell. And then move on with my life, you know? Why would you do that to yourself? Money. Duh. I'm playing Titanfall 2 for the first time, and it's so underrated. Titanfall 2 is so good, dude. It has one of the best single-player campaigns in any first-person shooter. It's like $30 right now, but it goes on sale all the time. And it's a really easy play. And I think they fixed the online servers recently, so I'm really looking to, I kind of do want to try it again, if I can get a group of my friends for it. Would you ever be down to play any RE game? Yeah, I think it just kind of depends in what setting, because, like, I feel like the newer Resident Evils are ones I think I'd want to play just by myself. A lot of games end up being like that, if we're being honest. Your brother just got into Elden Ring. And he's hulking out? Raging right now. Oh, so yeah, he is hulking out. Quite do another Dress to Impress stream? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Man, so many of my videos have been getting demonetized, man. Christ. Please, Google. Views are down. I need this. I need this. I think they discovered a new shark species. That's cool. I imagine there's a lot of new shark species waiting to be discovered out there. My mom is kinda homeless. Please Google, I need this. New Anthony spotted. New Anthony just dropped. New shark discovered. Let's find out. Largest great white shark ever spotted in the Atlantic. There was a new species of hammerhead shark discovered in last October. I don't know if this big-ass great white is what you're talking about, like this one. Or if it's this new species of hammerhead. He do look... I feel bad for hammerhead sharks, man. They look so fucked up. Like, why did God do that to them? That's mean. That's mean, dude. Sounds like a W for the shark community. No one fucking asked you, search bar. Your AI-powered co-pilot. Get the fuck off my dick. Wait, holy shit? Wait. Fiznom has put some peek onto my timeline? Fiznom has put actual good Garden of Banban shit? Found out about the official Garden of Banban Japanese store. And honestly, I'm in love. The mascot suits look so good, it's like they were born to be this way instead of the weird, veiny Play-Doh looks of the games. It's unreal how... Yeah, I kind of agree, man. This is kind of heat. Even posture. Damn. Damn. That's a winner right there. Whoa, banger. Damn. Bonbon-related things that aren't slop. Incredible. Incredible. Guys, we do not take. We are getting in the game stun lock. We're getting in the game stun lock, man. The game suggestion stun lock. This has the potential to spiral out of control. It always spirals out of control. If we're being real. They are little babies, not horror slop. I'm going insane. Going? Like past tense? Come on, man. Come on, let's be real. Now, the mods were merciful to me on this day. The mods were merciful. There were some 200 submissions, and they actually managed to cut it down to a reasonable amount. I say we just jump in, you know? Let's get at it. Let's attack the day. Prostra and Kwite should collab. We did. We did. We did that Hatsune Miku Fortnite video. I think it came out pretty well. Nobody here was sane to start with. Well, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Attack the night, actually. Listen, man, it's like daytime somewhere. How do you know I'm not somewhere where it's daytime, huh? You use the nerd emoji, but you're too stupid to even actually use it. I spent 25 bucks on Fortnite for Miku. Gerg, Posture is my op in Fortnite. Only if he's not on your team, bruh. Like, that's how it goes. I need that prick to drop his Ultron video already, man. I've been salivating. I'll just send him, like, some Ultron fan art, and I'm like, look at this, dude, it look cool. And he's like, that's right, champ. Ultron sure is cool, he says, knowing more about the character than me. I'm like a level 1 Ultron autist, and this dude is like a fucking grandmaster. Hang on, Kwite playing DBD. Am I cooked? I'm drinking a Celsius at like 8 p.m. Are Celsius even energy drinks? I don't know. The only energy drinks I drink are G-Sups. Because I'm smart and cool. Anyways, let's jump into these. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Okay, I'm gonna move the chat somewhere. Actually, let me make it so that there's like a nice little space for you on the side, yeah? I'll center myself right here. Chat can be up here. There, now we can see the whole thing. Okay. Put this up here, yeah. Yeah. I think that layout works. Alright, here's our first confession. I can't drink gamer subs. Can't or won't. So a few months ago, I bought my first tub of gamer subs, using code Kwite for a discount on my order. Much appreciated, thank you for supporting the regime. Waited patiently for my package and everything, only to find that I'm basically unable to drink it. I think I'm sensitive to the sweetener they use because I get heart palpitations in less than an hour of trying it. As a Kwite fan, gamer, and caffeine enjoyer, I'm deeply ashamed and ask for forgiveness. Love your content, by the way, much love. I mean, yeah, if you gotta send... I don't know how much of a confession this is, like... I'm gonna be honest, man, there's not a lot of shame to be had here. You did try the gamer subs. You did buy it. You did use code Kwite. You did everything you could be reasonably asked of you. You didn't choose to have a sensitivity to this ingredient. I think that's a nice, like... This person seems like a generally pleasant to be around person. I will say, it could be the caffeine, man. Like, I like caffeine. But even every now and then, like, it might just depend on the day. It just, like, interacts with me the wrong way. It can be a little inconsistent. Maybe the, non-caffeine version would do you better, but if that's not what you're going there for, I understand. I guess just see if there's, like, a list of ingredients you might be allergic to, but you're innocent in my books, brother. I appreciate you soldiering on and giving it a shot anyways. Use code... For the rest of you, though, no excuses. Exclamation mark G-Subs, use code Kwite. Use code Kwite. Use code Kwite for 10% off your order. Asking for forgiveness makes it sound like they chose to be sensitive, LMAO. Oh, wait, that's actually, you might be right here. They chose, like, actually, I'm gonna be allergic to this. Fuck you, Kwite. I hope you can respect my decision to be allergic. I did it because I hate you, Kwite. I hate you. That's messed up, man. I don't know why you do that to me. Thank you for the sub, Arachnodroid. Appreciate it. 9 months. Goddamn. Goddamn. All right, next. I went to an AJR concert and bought a $70 green hoodie because it looks like yours and thought that was ironic. It's very comfortable, to be honest. I don't like you. I don't like... You thought... You went to an AJR concert, bought a green hoodie, because you thought it looked like me knowing I didn't like that. You knew this would hurt me. You're an evil little creature, you know that? No forgiveness. $70 for a hoodie is honestly not that insane. Like, I expected them to cost more in today's economy, if I'm being honest. Like, listen, fast fashion clothes are gonna be a lot cheaper than things made by, like, individual producers like me, or like a creator running their own store, or a band trying to sell their own merch. Like, that's pretty standard pricing for, like, any merch. Like, I went to a Pusha T concert a few years back, and that's, like, how much the hoodie cost. Another minus $70. That's $70 you could have spent on a green hoodie I made, though. Like, what's the deal with that, man? Care to explain yourself? I still don't know why people hate AJR. I don't hate them as people. I think they're, like, technically gifted musicians, far more than myself. I just... And listen. Y'all gotta understand. I tried. As an AJR disliker, I listened to some of their albums. I gave them a shot. I'm not even gonna bring up the Thirsty music video this time around. I just listened to the albums and didn't like it at all. It's just not for me. If you like them, by all means, enjoy yourself, man. Life's too short to care if I care. I got a shirt at a Lorna Shore concert for like $30. I mean, yeah, like, hoodies can cost that much, but, like, check the materials on that. Bro has not listened to Inertia? Fine, we'll do one. Nuka, don't put this in. This is for chat's fucking baby brains who are like, oh, just try this song. Just try this song, Kwite, and you'll finally like AJR. Wait, no, I have heard this song. It sucks. Like, no, I'm not listening to this again. I have heard this song. I don't like it at all. I've listened to this song. I've listened to the entire album it's from. I don't like it. Fuck you, to each their own. Good chatter message. Different strokes? Yeah, you would say that, because you're gay. Because you're gay because you like AJR. Gay JR, more like it. Gay R. World's smallest violin is kind of good. Do y'all really want me to stay on this? Come on, guys. I don't always just enjoy beating down on people for the point of, just to do it. Come on. I don't want to, y'all are trying to get me to continue. Come on. You don't need to do this to yourself. I'm not participating in your sick humiliation fetish. I'd rather listen to Drake than AJ. I unironically like Drake more than AJR. Like, I think his music is much better. Then again, it's a completely different type of music, so... Drake JR. A Drake R. Okay, next. I stole a light switch when I was in middle school from a church that I went to for activity nights. I unscrewed it with my fingernails and kept it in my desk drawer for about a year before throwing it away. What, like, dude. This is like some of the most, like, toddler to middle school age shenanigans shit I've read. It's like, I'm gonna fuck up my fingernail by unscrewing something. Like, by the way, those, like, destroy, like, if you ever tried to, like, turn a fucking, like, indent with your fingernail, oh, it fucking chews them up, bro. It chews them up. So you stole a light switch cover, held onto it, didn't do anything with it, fucked up your fingernails, and kept it in your desk drawer just to throw it away. You didn't have no dastardly evil plans with it. You just did that. Devious lick. A devious lick would be stealing, like, a stop sign, man. Or the kids crossing sign at your school. It feels like devious licks only ever got hit at schools, right? At least child nails are indestructible. Wrong. I have like 6 painted light switch covers. See, that's neat. That's an art project. That was not a devious lick. It wasn't a petty lick. That was a subpar lick. Somewhat malfeasant lick. Passive-aggressive lick. I like that. I like that. Devious lick was still the dumbest trend. I do not endorse the theft of government property. I do not endorse things like that. I don't think you should be stealing soap dispensers from your school or the doors from stalls in your school. But it was really funny to watch from the outside. I had, like, that trend started, like, a few months after I graduated. Like, I had just missed all the negative blowback that would have come from if it happened when I was in school. Like, we're not putting hand sanitizer in the bathroom anymore because you guys just take the damn things. None of the consequences. I get to have all of the fun, though. Very funny. I feel like that's one of the TikTok trends from yesteryear that's, like, had a lasting cultural memory because of just how absurd it was. I do appreciate the angelic yield, or it was just people donating in response. That was a nice little, like, take and receive, you know? Who said subpar suckle? That's like, man, I got told my head was that bad once. Like, I didn't even get the dude to come. He's like, I was a subpar suckle, man. I put Sweet Baby Ray's on my breakfast biscuits. Yum. What is Sweet Baby Ray's? All I was thinking of was Babyface Ray, the rapper. Sweet Baby Ray's. Authentic award-winning barbecue sauce. I don't see why that's ridiculous. It's barbecue sauce. I mean, I'm just not a big fan of barbecue sauce in general. But this is all hot sauce. So, like, I can... Ooh, spicy garlic sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I put hot sauce on like, omelets. I don't know, man. I'm weird. I like put, like, sriracha on omelets sometimes. Like, spice can be part of a breakfast meal. Like, a biscuit at the end of the day is just bread. I wouldn't get on your ass for putting sauce in a sandwich. That is bread. No, that's good. That's normal, dude. That's valid. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't think it was. Bet it's okay in a scrambler. Yeah. Prison now. I'm sorry, man, but the chat has spoken. You're the weird one for not having some tolerance for hot sauce on your eggs. Okay, this next one is gonna be fucked up, isn't it? I just see it peeking over the margin. I take care of my grandma who's Alzheimer's. I can't wait to hear what type of really ethical things you've been getting up to with that responsibility, chatter. I take care of my grandma who has Alzheimer's, and sometimes when I want more time to myself at night, I tell her it is later than it is so she goes to sleep, and I don't have to listen to the TV at 60 volume when I'm trying to write a term paper. Guys, is this fucked up? Is this fucked up? Is this taking advantage of somebody with Alzheimer's? Or is this just getting someone to bed earlier? Like, I thought, like, lying to a child... I think it's... Something feels icky about trying to infantilize someone with dementia. Or Alzheimer's. Sorry, I'm mixing them up. I think you could do some much more terrible things than that if someone has Alzheimer's personally. Caring for someone with Alzheimer's involves a ton of manipulation? Oh! Okay, well, I mean, apparently it's industry practice. It's industry standard. They're still taking care of them? Kind of fucked because it's your grandma. I mean, would it be any better if it was anybody else who you were in charge of that had Alzheimer's? Or responsible for? Morally questionable, but not evil? I want to say, like, chaotic neutral. Like, what is the material harm here? Yeah, it could have been a lot worse, man. Yeah, it's that or Chris Chan. Oh my god. That is true. Sometimes there's no other way to actually do it. I mean, yeah, I suppose. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Me personally, it might be a surprise, but I'm a little lacking in this department on being a caretaker of somebody with Alzheimer's, but... Who's Chris Chan? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Serious, don't worry about it. Put that on your soul, man. Don't put that on me. This is totally going to be tame compared to the rest of the submissions, but I went to a concert where they didn't allow us to keep the caps in our bottles, and at the end when we were leaving, I accidentally poured over half a bottle of water on the lady in front of me, and then I proceeded to pretend that there was either a leak or someone above me had done it and ran away. Okay, so this is, I actually know how to get away with this. Not because I've done it. Not because I've done it. But, because... There was like a viral trend of this, something similar happening. There's like do you remember like there's this video of a guy who just takes like a trash can, puts it on a guy's head and then smacked it, and then he put another trash can on his head and then purposefully fell over like he wasn't the dude who just hit the guy and pretended he was a victim. What you need to do is pour the water on your head. Why don't they allow it? A lot of concert venues, like, have to open the cans for you, and other stuff. I'm not sure, actually. I'm sure there's, like, safety precautions and stuff that, like, have to do with it. That trend is so funny. Unethical and wrong. But I laugh at things I don't think are okay all the time. I've not seen that, but that's so funny. I'm gonna see if I can find it. We'll see if, I don't know if this can be on YouTube, because it's a dude getting smacked in the trash can on head prank. Oh, yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Okay, it's not this one. This one's just a guy putting a trash can on a dude's head. Where's the real one? Where's the real one? I need the one where, like, they both get trash cans on their head. Trash can on own head prank? Was it this one? Okay, nobody got smacked in this one, so that's nice. They just suit, like, they all suit up, bro. They all suit up.
Is that you?
What?
Is that you?
I don't know.
Like, that lady has to know, it was one of y'all two. It was what, but, like, you just have to, it's like, it was one of y'all two. Who is the better at gaslighting the other person, though? Who sticks to the bit the longest? Okay, that was the non-violent one, so I think we're safe. Okay, next. Not as serious, but I used to think infertility and infidelity were the same thing. I mean, they're more related than you'd think, I guess? Like, I suppose? I don't think that's the worst mix-up you can have. It's significantly less embarrassing than some of the stuff that we've heard about on this. Interesting conversation started. Yeah, that's like a fun little personal fact about yourself, you know? One may cause the other, yes. In the loosest of sense. Loosest of stances. I used to think buzzard and bastard were the same thing. Both mean you aren't having kids. I don't know, man. Infidelity does not mean you won't get pregnant. It just means it might not be the person you're married to's kid. They might not have kids at that point. Not dreadful on the surface, but potentially hella... Yeah, no, I really would love to know the scenario in which you found out they were indeed not the same thing. That would be funny. Alright, next. When I was younger, I used to go around my school stealing people's USBs for no reason. I just thought they were the coolest thing in the world. I have no idea where they are now. That's fucked up. That's, bro, like, there could be, like, important shit on them flash drives. You might have just stolen, like, a week's worth of somebody's, like, final project, man. I thought Virgo and Virgin were the same. They are. When I was a kid, I confused liquor and licorice and thought my mom's love of Ted Vines was alcoholism. Real. Quite, can I have your tibia? You'll die trying to get it. You got your presentation stolen once that way? Did you ever see, like, somebody else use your presentation after it went missing? Like, because it getting stolen implies that somebody used the work somewhere else. Which is very funny to me. I hope that happened. I hope you were molding. I honestly, I think the stealing USBs things, I respect it more than I respect stealing the light switch. Because there's some utility there. But it's also more fucked up and evil than the Alzheimer's grandma thing. I think whoever was stealing the USBs is a worse person. Who the fuck said no, just said, nah, I'd win? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Little klepto here. I do love, like, when people are kleptomaniacs about really benign shit. Like, they... They could have been, like, 8, maybe. I mean, still, a USB stick entrusted to a kid, like, that is a... Some kid definitely got in trouble with their parents. They're like, how did you lose it? I don't know, I stuck it into the USB port, I didn't move it, and then I went to the bathroom, and then it was gone! And then you got a kid's ass beat. Because you were like, oh, it's shiny. Yeah, I think you're more evil than people who manipulate people with Alzheimer's. I think. Thank you for the sub, Nooks deactivated. Okay. One of my OCs is based off a Warrior Cat OC, which was based off of a FNAF character. I no longer have the cat OC, but have the other. Okay, it's based off of Warrior Cat's OC, which is based... Okay, keep the FNAF one. Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar just sub to the Kwite channel? Oh my god! I mean, you know, game recognizes game, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I could totally do with the destruction of everything Warrior Cats from the cultural memory. I think like a mass book burning is in order, but only of Warrior Cats based media. It's twofold for me. Sensitive, for one. 2, it's Guardians of Gahul on this side, man. We got beef. That's beef. That formed core memories for me. We will free you from them by taking out a lobe from your brain. We will fix you. What the fuck is Warrior Cats? Brilliant start. Keep that energy. Keep that energy. Warrior Cats is truly a fandom experience. It needs to be expunged. Purged off the face of the earth. I've considered similar stances for Homestuck, but I don't feel as strongly about that as I do, Actually, no, I do. I think we should nuke it from orbit. If all of humanity has to die in order for Warrior Cats to be nothing but an echo in the wind, a faded memory that no one will recall ever again, I think that's fair. Okay, I just looked at the next one. What the hell? Now we're getting in the juicy stuff. Totally poor choice of words. I have spent more than $2,000 on gooning material with my mom's credit card without her knowledge. I see so many of y'all trying to type Homestuck in chat. That's so funny. Chat can't see it, but I see all the automod withheld messages. Homestuck is a banned term in this chat. You can say it, but you have to censor it, man. That's like one of the only slurs we just don't let slide in here. Yeah, I think the worst part about, I think the worst part about this one is, I have spent, it makes it sound like you're still currently doing it. Like $2,000. You have to be old enough to know the moral repugnancy of what you're doing. Do not put Homestuck in the same category as Warrior Cats. Don't do it. I'm going to. And if you know why, you know why. We ain't got to reiterate nothing. Burn it. Burn it all. I don't know what Homestuck is. Good. That means the memory erasure is working. God, maybe I am straight. Yeah, I like this. I think this might be the worst one so far, dude. Fucking be better to your mother, man. Why does she even let you use her credit card? Grown ass man. Fuck, like, I hope she changes that shit and kicks you out the will. You've taken more money from her than you were ever entitled to. Get the anti-memetics division? There is no anti-memetics division. That's fucked, bro. Trust broken. I'm gonna track the IP of whoever submitted this one, and I'm telling on you. Jesus, the next one. When I was in elementary, I got jealous of a girl who was dating my crush, so during a kilometer run, ugh. Not only did you use kilometer, but you spelled it the weird way. I jabbed her in the neck with a popsicle stick. When she snitched, I proceeded to slam her into a large rock during a recess. I was a very angry child. Dude, you were like King Von, like on the playground. Every day they're clocking me. Everybody fucked up, man. That's fucked up and evil. You got all sorts of shit going on up there you need addressed. Oh my god. Was this like a superhero fight, or did you just like change the shape of this poor girl's skeleton? I proceeded to slam her into a large rock during recess, because she wasn't a big fan that I stabbed her in the neck. Like, dude, I hope you reach out to this poor girl on Facebook and you say, hey, I'm sorry for being a snot-nosed 5-year-old. My bad. Listen, man, I had moments like that. Even I feel guilty about shit I did as a toddler. You told on me for trying to kill you? Now I'm gonna kill you for it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she was any safer if she had kept it to herself. I think you would have continued to torment her. Evil, evil. Alright. I consume an unhealthy amount of fanfiction. Everyone I know that has seen my screen time, I looked at it and sighed in disappointment. I also have an AO3 logo taped on my wall next to where I sleep. I'm gonna be honest, man, I have infinitely more respect for anybody with like hundreds of hours on AO3. Like, it's not a very social activity, but it's reading. Like, it's engaging with literature. And there's gold in there, man. Why the logo on the wall? I mean, things you like, bro. You collect knickknacks of them. Better than character AI, man. Like, Jesus. Taped on your wall. Man, how many of y'all have band posters? How many of y'all have band posters in your room, huh? Your loyalty is to a single entity. This is a person with love of a craft, of a medium. This is a person with a passion for an actual, like, creative form. Not just one person making something in a creative medium. I got soccer portraits. You gay as hell. I have a Poppy Playtime poster above my bed. Is that something nice to wake up to every day? That doesn't sound like a super pleasant experience to me personally. What do I know though? Not much, generally speaking. MF Doom is based. When AO3 gets merch, people are... I mean, I don't think they're ever gonna make it, right? Because, like, that goes against, like, the core point of AO3. Oh, actually, I think there is merch. Oh, yeah, okay, so the broader org that AO3 is a part of, OTW, has it. The last time they posted about it was in, like, 2014, though. I used to have an House MD poster... A House MD poster till she ripped it. Who ripped it? Whatever, this is barely a confession, man. I bet I have more hours than you. I was reading fanfic before this stream. What kind are they reading? If it's some ABA, ABO, that would be funny as f. Okay. I used to take dumps under the treehouse behind my house, but only in, like, a cutesy way. I mean, the real question is, were you wiping? And if so, with what? Like, if you were using leaves, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say this nicely. You don't know where that shit was. Like, all sorts of nasty stuff. Like, realistically, throughout most of human existence, we've been shitting outdoors. It's biodegradable. Like, it's gross, but that's how it was, man. You see poop in public all the time. If you guys live near geese, or you've ever stayed anywhere near geese, you were like playing the floor is lava, not trying to step on poop. Treehouse, is that a Sally Face reference? It makes sense your name is Crayon Muncher, dog. It makes so much sense your name is Crayon Muncher. The concept of a treehouse has been reduced to a Sally Face to you. Geese are nasty. I've like had to puff out my chest a few times. Get right, like just let like a herd of geese know, a flock of geese know that I'm ready to square up. It's like, listen, man, I'm just going on my daily walk. I'm trying to get my steps in. You're the one on the sidewalk. Okay, this is meant for me to walk on. I don't want no trouble. But if you try to make some, you best believe I can get down. All right? All right? Every penis bearer I know has peed outside their house instead of walking 20 feet to the bathroom. I got locked outside of the house once. And there was construction near where I used to, like where I lived at the time. And I really had to shit. So I was just like pooping in the porta potty. I had to poop in that nasty ass porta potty. I was lucky, like, because I had like tissues and hand sanitizer on me. Because I kept that around during school for some reason. I was just a smarter kid, I guess, than I am now. But, oh man. Okay, next. I used to write Genshin fanfiction on AO3. I left the fandom, and it's forever sitting orphaned and without a final chapter. Evil. Evil. There are people who were hanging on a lifeline because you were updating that fic every now and then. You owe them free content that you get no compensation for. You should put aside any of your personal ambitions in life, your wants, your needs, any furtherance of your career. Finish that fan fiction. Or honestly though, like I'm kidding, obviously, right? Like, haha, funny, we're just being silly goofy over here. But I will say, if you have a synopsis with some basic notes, if you have a synopsis with some story beats that give them some closure, give them to the world, man. You're not using them anymore. Let these people rest. Some like, when a fanfic was clearly not going to get done, but the author left their notes in a basic kind of bare bones thing of how the fic was going to go and like where these themes were going to go, because they just had them written out, or like, it made this thing hurt so much less. I wish you could adopt an orphan fanfic. That's obvious. I think that should remain in the hands of the author. OMG, I finish it. I hate when authors do that. Okay, listen. Y'all, listen. AO3 authors deserve respect. These motherfuckers will write shit in the middle of an Israeli bombing campaign, okay? They will post chapters from their fanfic no matter, like, if their house is still standing or not. They are humans. They are not cattle. But I understand the pain. I understand the pain of an unfinished fanfic. But you must give credence to those. You must give them room, man. They put their heart into that. Isn't the longest piece of literature a fucking fanfic? Yes, for the last few decades, the longest piece of English literature has been a fanfic. But it's swapped. The title of longest has gone from like this Smash Bros. Brawl fanfic, and I think it's currently a Loud House fanfic. Alright, next. I once hid under my parents' bed to scare them, and we ended up getting robbed because they thought no one was home. I mean, why didn't you square up, bro? You could have stopped them. Put your little, like, fucking toddler hands up and start scrapping, man. Start scrapping. The Loud House one? Yeah, I think the Loud House is still the longest. I'm not sure. I don't count it as much because a lot of it is just long chunks copy and pasted from the wiki. Like, it's not original work. I guess none of it's original, it's fanfic, but... Stroking my shit right now, stroking... The Loud House revamped 35 million words and over 2,000 chapters. Square up, squabble up, they do mean the same thing. AO3 authors are braver than any US Marine. You know, I think we're actually due for another AO3 authors note video. When was the last time I made an AO3 video? I want to test the strength of AO3 In damn, it was close to a year ago. We might have room for it, huh? There's a lot of old topics I could be touching on again. If you think about it, fiction book are all fan fiction. Yeah, they're just fan fictions based on reality. I really is. It does blow my mind sometimes that the concept and the words we use for canon and fanon come from the Bible, like biblical canon. I think the Book of Judas is technically fanon. What is it? Dante's Inferno is fanon. That's Bible fan fiction. All right, we can get a few more in before we do that top of the hour ad break. One time when me and my sister were really young, we both had to take a shit. So unlike normal people and just wait, well, like, what were you waiting for? Just waiting, we decided to go at the same time. I used the toilet while she used the bathtub. Our parents never found out. So what you're saying is you cleaned up after yourself? I mean, I'm simultaneously flabbergasted at the shitting in the tub, and I'm happy to hear it wasn't the Kwite viewer who shat in the bathtub. You were civilized and used the toilet like a functioning member of society. But your sister shat in the tub, but you felt bad about getting caught, so you cleaned it up. Did you, like, we talking bare hands? Did you have latex gloves, like maybe some crime scene implements that, like, detectives have to use? I don't know, man. I don't know. It would have been better if they shared the toilet. It would have been better if they waited. Listen, holding in pee is really hard. Okay, I understand having to, like, peeing in bottles is an understandable thing to have to do in a road trip, especially if you're in a long stretch with no rest stops like Vegas to LA has. But, shitting, man, you were made to be able to hold that in, man. Dante's Inferno is actually semi-canon. It uses canon elements, but it is... Dude, Dante's Inferno is not canon to the Bible. It was written some... How many? Like, I think like 1,000 or so years? Dante's Inferno, published date. Like, Dante's Inferno was written over 1,000 years after the Bible, in 1314. That is not Bible canon. If it contains bits in it that are Bible canon, it's not because it came up with them. And I'm sorry, the Greek gods who show up in that were not Bible canon. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if you've ever read Dante's Inferno, or at least heard a summary, it is Dante saying, I'm fucking smart and everybody is stupid, and Socrates and Aristotle met me in hell and said, you're so smart, Dante. You're so goddamn smart, Dante, in the Inferno. It's canon compliant. No, the fuck it's not, bro! Dante's Inferno is not even remotely close to canon compliant. In fact, some would say it's affected the, like, it has tainted the actual reputation of the fandom. Certain fanon elements eclipsed in popularity the canon itself, which has completely muddied the waters. Like, I don't think the 9 layers of hell are anywhere in the Bible. Is 9 layers of hell Bible canon? I gotta check. Yeah, the Bible does not support the circular layered version of hell seen in Inferno. There are distinct areas in the Old Testament, but no, bro. Why does it say it's semi-canon? Because they're wrong. Why do Dante and the Inferno keep collaborating? All right, we'll do one more, then we'll do the top of the hour ad break. A few years ago, in 7th grade, wait a sec, a few years ago? Man, if you a kid, get the fuck out of my chat. Destroy all minors. You will be lasered on sight if you were caught being a child. His name was McQueen. Okay, based. Wait, no, that's a pedophile. Nah, Nuka censored me saying that word. YouTube is, And we got to take turns taking care of him. When it was my turn, I fed him just before school was over, but I dropped the whole bottle in the tank and accidentally overfed the fish, killing it. My teacher asked about it the next day, and I blamed it on the weird kid. Bro, you are the weird kid. You're colon-3ing after you just admitted to killing a fish. I'm sorry, but whoever you think the weird kid is, it's not him. Look in a mirror, buddy. Look in a mirror. Do not the colon-3. Do not: 3. Yeah, I blamed me killing the pet fish on the weird kid. That's you! That's you, buddy! I committed a murder: 3. See, that's funny. That's funny, to be fair. Alright, top of the hour ad break. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm not gonna be peeing, so if I come back and you guys, did you wash your hands? And I'm like, why would I? I didn't touch my dick. And you're gonna look really stupid if you do that, because I'm only filling up my water. Alright, ad break. Give me money. Beach. Beach. You sound like a beach. Beach. Like a beach. Oopsie, oopsie. I'm coming on crusade. Back just in time. I didn't get an ad? Congrats. Alright. Next. I have run from the police 5 times. Okay? Okay, hardened criminal in the Kwite chat. They've never caught me. I always did something dumb that led them to me in hiding, or I turned myself in. Wait, so you got away and turned yourself in? I hope it was, like, to clear up misunderstandings or whatever. Little thug? Hey, don't call them that. Be nice. Okay, guys, running from the cops is not a incredibly unique experience. Why would you turn yourself in? I mean, honestly, if it's like not like a serious crime, like it's a misdemeanor, or it was like a mix-up, sometimes turning yourself in can like lead into less trouble. Just like have a plan for it. Bro was feeling guilty. Like, have you ever ran from the cops? I don't want to say, but it had, like, I know several people who have. Like, it's like, running from the cops is usually the worst idea. Not if you can like it, not if you can beat them with a foot race, bro. Fleeing from cops counts as a felony. Can't waterboard that shit out of me? I mean, I don't know, have you guys ever fled a house party? I don't know. I'm not saying run from the cops or be in situations that would require running from the cops, but you don't always choose the circumstances you're in. Big if, because if they can find you later. Running from my dad, a cop and tag was hard. Yeah, if your dad's a cop and you're playing tag with him as a kid. You think the Kwite chat goes to house parties? I think there's a few of you maybe out there. About to go commit some crimes on God. I don't endorse this behavior. An ex-friend of mine begged me to take her, what the fuck is that one below this? I read the Matt Pack Mpreg with a smile. Is there like just a singular piece of Matt Pat Mpreg work that is seminal, that everybody's just aware of, that I'm not in touch with? You know what? I'm just gonna not look into that. Alright, let's pretend I didn't read that. An ex-friend of mine begged me to take her prom dress home because she didn't have room for it. I told her no, and she still begged. I'm a pushover, so I took it, and she never took it back even when I asked her. My parents got mad and threw it away. It was $600, and her dead dad gave it to her. I mean, I I mean, that's like kind of sweet. Like a friend of yours. I mean, you said ex-friend, so maybe you don't like them anymore. But it was apparently a family heirloom, and she trusted it to you. She couldn't keep it, so she wanted someone who she trusted to have it? I don't know. Her dead dad gave it to her. Like, if she literally can't keep it, and then she's trying to give it to you. I don't understand why your parents threw it out, though. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The parents were at fault. Like, what are we missing here? It feels like... Okay, are you like a dude and your parents are like super, super trad? Maybe it was really big and poofy. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think there's enough here, man. I don't even know what's being confessed to. Like, there's got to be more details here that we're just not privy to. Okay, right after MatPat Mpreg, I drew FNAF Mpreg when I was 12 without any understanding of what it actually was. You know, what a sequence of events, man. What a chain. That's a combo right there, you know? Two piece. The Mpreg thing, it'll flex, it's not that bad. I mean... Yeah, I mean, I drew, like... I think I drew a fat dude once, and somebody probably walked by and was like, why'd you draw a dude pregnant? But just didn't ask. Mpreg to Mpreg is normal. Mpreg to Mpreg to normal, actually. I'm normal. I mean, I'm inclined to believe this, because in a Kwite chat thing, y'all weird and unsettling. Y'all are weird and uncomfortable to be around. Those are the defining characteristics of your viewership of me. So, being the one normal guy in this crowd, that is a confession, man. That is like something you have to cop to. This person ain't normal, they are a Kwite viewer, and that's exactly why, if this is them confessing the true feelings, it makes sense that it is a confession. Being normal in a place like that, guy, oh my god, dude, I sound like I'm doing the, yeah, Kwite viewers, we're all different. Yeah, we're not like the others, guys. Yeah, we're a little different than the rest of you. We just don't fit in. Absolutely zero Kwite viewers are normal. Dude, some of y'all work in IT. Some of y'all have 9-to-5 jobs and kids. And I'm not kidding. I've met like married couples meet me at cons. And like, then they have like a 2-year-old. You would be surprised. Nine to 5 is crazy work, little bro. I would say a 9 to 9 is crazy work. 9 to 5 is standard. That's an 8-hour workday, bro. Not a single person who watches Kwite has kids. Man, don't fucking take your lack of game and put that on everybody else who watches a Kwite video. That is your own issue, bro. My ex forced me to roleplay Mpreg miscarriage, and I haven't recovered since. That word is so funny, but the entire fucking roleplay was real, unfortunately? Okay, so when you say the roleplay was real, it makes it sound like you actually got Mpregged and miscarried. Like, I know you mean that the roleplay is something you actually did, but, like, you make it seem like, you know, we method acted. We method acted the Mpreg miscarriage. Jesus, man. Jesus. Holy shit, dude. This shit is so funny. I have a wife. Congrats, Arachnidroid. Appreciate you. Hope you all happy with the misses. Digital Footprint is on my sex playlist? And I started playing while I was going down on my girl. I forgot it was there, I was eating it, and I heard her laugh, but then I heard, gotta get my pecs big enough I could breastfeed, and realized what was happening. There's a lot of, like, innuendo shit in that song, like, it's very, like, raunchy. But I don't know if that's a song you want to play during the actual act. That's crazy, man. I'm hoping that it was good ambience, like, that the laugh was positive. Like, bro, she laughed at your playlist during sex. That's pretty gnarly. If you guys don't know, Digital Footprint is one of my songs. Is this a straight person? That or a incredible lesbian couple? at least one person with a vagina is involved is actually really the only thing I can say for sure. A person with a vagina who I assume is a girl. It's me, I'm a lesbian. Yeah, she laughed, it's not too bad, it could be worse. I think that might have my most out-of-pocket lyrics. Like, I was just saying shit, man. I was legit, like, just rhyming random words, and I'm like, okay, what's the most ridiculous setup that can lead to whatever this word rhymes with? My friend rubbed his toes on me as a joke, but I secretly liked it. I'm gonna be honest, dude, if your friend was paying attention, you probably weren't as good at keeping a secret of that as you thought. Like, I have a feeling they might have noticed. I have a feeling they might have noticed. And that right after Digital Footprint is very funny. Don't say Digital Footprint, they might be into it. Ugh. Like that Nicki Minaj diss track on Megan. Which is still funny as hell to me, because I don't think that Megan song was about Nicki at all. I think that was, like, entirely a Drake diss. Like, all the disses that could be seen as being about Nicki could also, like, apply to Drake or at least in the angles people come at him from. I think there's a good chance there wasn't a single shot intended at Nicki in that whole song. Either way. I once ate a small bit of a frog in science class while I said, oh. Dude, how do you not have fucking insane, like, gut diseases no one's ever heard of? That is nuts. I thought it was about Nicki's husband. I mean, the thing in that song is, that's really the only bar about Nicki, or that could be interpreted to be about Nicki. And then every single other shot taken in that song is more applicable to Drake. Like, cosplay gangsters, posted in another dude's hood like a bad bitch, fake-ass accents. Like, BBLs walk around with the same scars. Like, it's all stuff that, like, we know Drake has been dissed for. Are those things preserved like corpses, the chemicals? I hope they are at least, like, sterile. Because, like, I don't even want to think about the nasty shit that was inside that. Ugh. I think the dumbest thing I ever did was, it was in science class, and it was, like, after a dissection. I didn't eat the fucking animal. That's not what that says. But somebody dared me to, like, take, like, a shot of just straight salt, and my kidneys were fucking killing me, dude, for the rest of the day. Like, they dared me to, like, oh. I think they're still reeling to this day, 12 years on. What part was it, though? I don't need to know. Pickled frogs. I'm good. Why did you do that? I got dared. Yeah, frogs are a food that people eat, okay? I'm not here to judge on that front. Part of other cultures, you know, what animals there are around to eat. It is what it is. But during dissection, man, you're learning about all the freak shit that's inside the dead little frog, and you're like, I need some of this in me. I need to eat this. I need to sample the course. I will do this frog I'm going to tear apart and stitch back together, the honor of ingesting some of it. Whenever I make an oopsie with my car and someone asks me about it, I say I got hit in the parking lot and found it like that. It's only happened twice, nobody's caught on yet, but it's eating me alive. With an oopsie with your car, do you mean like a crash, or do you just like hit the side of a building or whatever? Because when I was learning to drive, I like, not gonna lie, may have hit one or two pieces of school property on accident. Nothing important, never hit no people. But there's like some scuffs on the side of my car, and I'm like, oh man. Like, my parents obviously mad as hell. Because there's a scuff on the car they helped me buy, and I'm like, dude, I went into the Walmart. I come back out. There's a new scuff on the car. No. Like, what is the implication here? Like, did you run someone over? Like, what do you mean by oopsie? Please define your terms, man. You're going to jail now, straight to jail. Thank you for the sub. I will say the school never found out I did it, and I don't think I ever told my parents that's what happened. I spent $300 to obtain a single card in a mobile dating sim, then lost the account a few months later. You know, I've spent worse money. Like, not on dating sims. Because usually the dating sims I play are like, you know, it's like 20 bucks up front, like Monster Prom or some shit. But what I did, y'all have seen me fucking put up the big bucks for some gacha pulls. And the amount of money I've spent on Sonic Speed Sim on Roblox is kind of, it is low-key fucking heresy? Blasphemous? Whatever it is, God's not a fan, I don't think. Like, I only play Sonic Speed Sim. That's the only Roblox game I play regularly. I've put some bills down on it, man. I've put some money into that game. I put some money into the Sonic gacha game, man. And I missed the golden android Shadow, bro, and it pissed me off, because I see Shadow Cringelord flexing theirs all the goddamn time, and it pisses me off. Because it was limited edition. There's only 500 of them. It's messed up. Okay. I still read X Reader Fix on Wattpad. Is that embarrassing? I don't know. As a matter of personal taste, self-insert, X-Reader, not for me. The part you should be ashamed about is that you still read them on Wattpad. Like, dude, you're just not reading the cream of the crop no more. The embarrassing part to me is not the X-Reader, it's the Wattpad. Go fucking on AO3 with the actually good tagging system that, like, lets you filter out a lot more. Fucking grow up. Grow up. Go read fanfic like an adult, alright? Go to Archive of Our Own. Learn how to use the UI. You're a big fucking boy. You're a grown-ass man. You go on AO3 right now. Wattpad is for fucking plebeians, alright? I'd take fanfiction.net over Wattpad, alright? That is like the one, like, it is such a useless thing to have pride about. But growing up reading fanfiction, I was never on Wattpad. I started on fanfiction.net and I graduated to AO3 before I graduated high school, alright? I was on my shit, alright? I got 300 tabs open right now of just AO3 fic on my phone Safari. My brother fell for a scam that cost him $1,000 and I just let him do it. Man, do you hate him? Like, I hope it was like just a one-time thing and he didn't like lose his credit card information. That'd be pretty bad. 300? It used to be more, man. Let me actually check the number right now. The amount of open tabs I have that is just fanfic is 366. A lot of them is probably repeats in my bookmarks, but yeah, like I maxed out at 500 several times. Like I am never going to the back of that tab list and actually checking out the ones I meant to check out. This always happens. Like you just forget. Sorry. I have a spit cup. I have a spit cup that I keep up here for mucus. You gotta get to 666. You can't. Safari maxes out at 500. Now, what would be gnarlier about this confession is if you were the one who ran the scam. Just got, like, lift the quick K off your brother. Hate that motherfucker. When I was younger, about 13 to 14, I vandalized my middle school's bathroom with art of my persona with a shirt that said Big Dick Energy, and one time while skipping class, I broke the stall door off because my friend threw me into it and I got suspended. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this whole sentence, this is a very 13 to 14-year-old fucking string of things to do. Yeah, I got art of my persona with a shirt that says Big Dick Energy on it. Yep. Now that's funny. Now that's comedy. The skipping class one and then your friend just like throwing you into a stall is funny as hell though. I don't know why you got suspended though. Like you're the victim here, right? Like you're the one who got bodily thrown. Shouldn't you be... What happened to shame? I mean, this is quite literally the confession stream. you put shame aside for the sake of content. Is that not the case? Yeah, that last bit is typical school stuff. Strong ass friend, either that or you're like the person who typed this is tiny as shit. Zero tolerance policy. Like, schools will see you not defend yourself, fucking have like your like skull shattered by a dude just beating the fuck out of you, and it's like, got in a fight. Zero tolerance because you were attacked. I'm an earnest believer that in like, you shouldn't be starting fights, but if you get into one, like, because someone attacks you first, you should be allowed to defend yourself to the point of like making sure you don't get hurt, even if you gotta hurt the other guy, and not have any repercussions. You didn't ask for this. You were put in a situation. It's fucked up. Zero tolerance policies are stupid because it's like, you know what we need less of? Nuance. Fucking, like, come on, give me a break, dude. Yeah, don't start fights, but finish them. That's what I was taught growing up. Like, straight up, like, my parents were like, hey, we don't want you starting fights. That's, like, wrong and bad. But if you're getting attacked, like, fucking, like, come on, like, don't just let it happen, like. Sometimes it's the state's fault, not the school. I agree. There's definitely a lot of nuance in policy decision-making. I have a beaver skull stuck in a cube of ice sitting in my garage. Like, just out in the open? Do you keep your garage at freezing temperatures? That's funny as hell if you do. I remember one time I went to a furry convention and some furry came up to me and asked if they can queef the ABCs into my ear. So obviously I went home and did. So you allowed them to. Where did you get that? It's not that I think that that's what's happening, it's what I find the funniest imagery in my head. I would like the beaver skull to just be sitting in the middle of the garage. I don't want it in a freezer where it could be, like, sequestered and hidden away from polite society. I want anyone who walks into your garage to have to see what you're into. I need that beaver skull. It's like, cool. Like, there's, like, something really, like, fascinating about... Like, it's really sad for one, I should say, but, like, have you ever seen, like, them foxes who, like, fall in freezing rivers and then they, like, they get perfectly frozen in, like, an ice cube? It's tragic, but, like, there's something oddly fascinating about that. I take small art supplies from my school, like good erasers, pencils, or colored pencils. I feel bad because my teacher is so awesome and cool, but I can't help it. I mean, man, I've taken a fucking eraser from the classroom before. I don't give a shit. Like, what kind of a confession is this? It's like, sometimes when I don't have a pencil, I get a pencil, and then I keep using it. Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I had a girl bully me for no reason in 4th grade. I laced her lunch with my mom's medicines. Oh my god. You just straight up, you just drugged a fucking, like, you drugged a toddler. You drugged an 8-year-old, bro. That is wild. That is wild. You spiked her lunch? Do you even know what your mom was taking? You can't just leave it at, I spiked her shit. What happened after? What happened after? Like, were you giving her fucking, like, opiates, dude? Like, were you giving this girl, like, some hardcore painkillers? Did you get this person hooked on, like, amphetamines? I don't know, dude. Straight Rick Ross timing is crazy, man. Put something in her drink, she ain't even know it. What do you mean by that, Rick Ross? What do you mean by that, Rick Ross? Casually drugged classmate? Bro, you were getting them felonies in early, before you hit double digits. Maybe she got a good high from it. Maybe she was like, didn't even notice because she's already on that shit. Maybe like that kid was like hardcore already. Mouth washing is crazy. Jesus. Clancy Brown is kinda hot. Wood. That's a fictional character, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. It's an actor. Okay, this is barely a confession. It's Clancy. For one, it's this guy. I'm gonna pull up an image real quick. It's this guy. This is barely a confession. It's like, ooh, I find this man attractive. Okay. I guess. Why the fuck are you looking at me like that? Damn Gilf. How old is Clancy Brown? Clancy Brown age. Oh, he's the voice actor for Mr. Krabs. He looks really good in this photo. He looks really good in this photo. Like that's a fun, like that, there's just some, there's just some really casual swagger to this picture. Oh yeah, he's Hank from, BB-8. Detroit Become Human. Oh yeah, Detroit Become Human. And, he looks good here. He looks good here. Good for him, man. I made my friend buy me a $25 game, and we never ended up playing. I mean, the question was, did they want you to play it with them? And you're like, I'll play it if you get it for me, but I don't really care for it. I don't know. I don't. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait. Okay, I'm skipping this one. I don't find $25 that interesting. We didn't play the game that they bought me. Okay. It happens, man. I've done that before in both directions. I paid someone in 9th grade $20 to eat a frog part when we dissected it. And they did! Oh, man. I wonder... This sounds familiar, guys. Does this remind you of anybody else who we may have discussed recently? I do like... I like the story building in here. More of this, please, guys. More coordination. Even if you're lying to me. Please be funny. It's like... The seeds were planted here. It's like, I ate, some guy paid me $20 to eat a frog part when we dissected it once. Then, like, towards the bottom, I paid a guy in 9th grade to eat a frog part when we dissected it. I like plot here, man. Like, you see how, like, Schlatt's TikTok videos go? That man has fucking, like, storylines, like, recurring themes and characters that, like, get fleshed out over time. Some of that, please. More of this. More of this. Up your posting quality, man. We gotta step it up. I thought about putting some of my ops addresses on sketchy websites. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're like, yeah, I thought about getting some people to slide on my ops. Felon, like, I'm gonna soul read here. I don't think you're the type of person with ops in the traditional sense. I think you have, like, very petty drama ops. I don't think you have, like, Chirac level shit. Like, at least they didn't actually do it. I mean, that's the thing. Didn't actually do it. This doesn't read like a person to me with the gumption to do it. And I'm not acting like I am. But it's like, yeah, I thought about getting my ops killed one day. Bro, if you have ops the way that people, like, usually talk about them, you should be doing it yourself. Murder is wrong, and you shouldn't murder. But you're talking about it like it was a passing thought before you went back to playing fucking Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Boo, liar, boo. I can imagine, like, having the thought of, yeah, I thought about getting these guys slid on. What kind of a confession is that, bro? You didn't do shit. Oh, no. Oh, I hate this one. I hate this one. I used to have a collection of Dream SMP and SFW art hidden away in a Discord server that only I was in. And when I mean a collection, I mean I could scroll up at the fastest possible speed and it would still take minutes to get to the top. I hate this. Dude, I know a lot of those people, dude. Like, fucking, dude. To hell with you. To hell, to the dungeon with you. Crawl in the coffin, bury it. Why on a server? I don't know, man. People use that for data repository. Oh my god. The Gooner. I'm moving on from that as fast as possible. As a kid, I used to wipe my boogers on the wall in my family's bathroom. There's worse rooms to do it in. I mean, insanitary, and you live with people, but like, yep. I've eaten a lot of weird stuff. This includes dog. Okay, I'm gonna go through these, and I'm gonna tell you if I've eaten these. Dog food, I have. Dog treats, I have. Horse food? Nah. Horse treats? Nah. Horses? Mods, is a friend of ours in chat today? Mods, is a fellow member of the mod team in chat with us today? Is something amiss? 2 mentions of horses, and you have to work on a farm or in proximity to have these things. Insomni, is a friend of ours who has a penchant for horses in chat with us today? Wait, who is it? This is for... Does the name start with an A? It might. Advi is not, I believe. Ah. Darn. But okay, moving on. Buttercups, which are poisonous. Like, so not the candy, got it. Not the candy, got it. Clovers? Probably not that bad. Battery acid on accident? How the fuck did that end up in your digestive tract? A stink bug? Do not, okay, you were that type of toddler who was like, just putting shit in there. It's like, I wonder if this tastes good. Laundry detergent. Okay, you were ground zero for all them Tide Pod memes back in 2015. That was you. How is your stomach lining still intact? How are you alive to make this? Hand soap. You cursed a lot. I get it. Maggots. Ugh. Rocks. I guess I've technically eaten rocks before. I mean, here's the thing. When I think of rocks, you think of like stones, right? Sand is basically just a bunch of tiny like rocks. Right? They're just really fine rocks. I've been to the beach and gotten in my mouth before. It happens. And more probably is killing me, though. Who looks at maggots and thinks, yummy. I mean, you never know. They are a very, very efficient source of protein. Insects technically are the most efficient source of protein to eat. I'd eat the maggots before a stink bug. And I think this person would, too, considering their review of the stink bug. Were the maggots cooked? I don't know, man. But that is like a delicacy in some places, so. We all have eaten rocks because salt is a rock. Oh, that's a good point. It is crazy how, like, we don't really think of some of the things we eat as what they are. Like, salt, them's is rocks. To us, that's like some shit we put on everything. That's a preservative. Who eats maggots at all? Certain parts of the world. And I mean, I don't feel, like, right to judge that. I mean, that's just fucking cuisine, isn't it? People will like, man, eating cows is weird to a lot of parts of the world. Do you know some early nomadic humans farmed snails? Yes, actually. I don't know much, but that's one of the random pieces of info I do. Okay. I currently have 0 friends, and I can't bring myself to try and make more. My old friends were carried over from high school, and when they forgot about me, I just gave up. Oh, fuck, that's depressing. Sometimes I think about doing the shit therapy advice stream, but then it'd be a lot of this. I mean, I'm gonna try and give you some game. Like, don't give up, because then you'll never get more friends. You can't live life like this. It's not good for you. I've lost friends, all of them at once, like at points. It sucks. It does. But like the advice remains the same. You like find interests, get new interests if you need, and find people who like them. Like most of my social, like fucking make a Discord friend group if you have to, man. Just don't get groomed. New idea, stream where you push people to get therapy. I second this. That should be every stream, honestly. Fucking go to therapy. I can't help y'all. It's hard to find good friends. I mean, yeah. But nothing worth doing is easy, is it? Like, people are gonna come and go through your life all the time. This is probably not the last time this is gonna happen. It might not happen all at once like it seems like it is right now. But, I don't know, man. Like, you're always gonna be meeting new people. Yeah, make connections first, and you'll, like, try to find the people in those connections you really click with. Like, you, like, just go, like, setting out with the intention of making friends before making connections first type shit. I regularly stole my brother's money when we were children. Okay, this is definitely the person who ran the scam for the $1,000 on the one brother. And you let it happen, too. Yeah, nah, like, steal your brother's lunch money, break open his piggy bank, take that shit, bro. Get ready for them jail heists early. Early. Start prepping now. When I was like 16, there was a party, and the Monday after, there was a rumor going around that this jock kid completely trashed the guest bedroom. The party was his best friends, and they stopped being best friends after that, but it was me. Oh, I'm the one who wrecked the guest bedroom. I caught my boyfriend at the time sleeping with a girl in the bed, and I freaked out. I don't know why people thought that kid did it. Maybe it was like he was just, maybe there was like tension there already. Like, maybe there was tension there already between him and the best friend, where it was like, of course you would do some shit like this. Also, when you say sleeping, do you mean like canoodling? And like you caught him cheating? Because justify crash out, you know, I think. But like, were they literally just conked out? I don't know. I'm just gonna stamp this reasonable crash out and move on. Speaking of moving on, I actually have to pee now. You guys are allowed to ask me if I washed my hands when I get back. I'm gonna do my stuff. What a great family-friendly song. Completely suitable to play at the Super Bowl in front of family-friendly audiences. The funniest part about like the Super Bowl halftime to me was the fact that in half the TikToks you see, it's kids reciting the lyrics and their parents like, no, don't say minor, no. Did you wash your hands? Yes. Did you piss on your hands quite? Yes. All right. Keeping it pushing. If you're Southern, did you wash your hands? I don't think I've ever heard a person with a Southern accent say that. Say it like that, man. You making fun of me? He was just talking about the court, of course. Kendrick Lamar was encouraging the youth to get into song composition and music theory. Clearly. Worcester sauce. Did I say Worcester right? Worcester? Worcester? Did I say that right? British people, how's my pronunciation? Warsh. Worcestershire? Worcestershire? You know what? Who gives a fuck? You guys are British. That was my out. You're British. Who cares? I think Kwite is the Skippity Sigma Alpha Rizzler with a level 1000. Yeah. Mods, how the fuck did this stay in? Mods, how did this make it past the cut? You're telling... I guarantee there were better ones than this for it to stay. There's no way. There's no way. You're all fired. You're all fired. I'm getting a new mod team. We're getting new curation. How did this get past first muster? Oh. Insomni? My my curation team? What's wrong with y'all? Not a chance? I ate an entire crayon 2 years ago just to be a silly guy. That does sound pretty silly and whimsical to me, I'll give you that. What, was it a mod? It might have been. It might have been, man. They do this type of shit sometimes. They sneak in shit they think is silly and, liable to get on my nerves at times. Spit cup. What flavor crayon? The blue ones are too tart, so I hope not that one. That's not my personal pick. My introduction to Sonic the series was fucking Sonado Gacha Yaoi. I hate my fucking life. You know what? I think I've already told this story. I think, like, one of the first pieces of gay media I ever ran into was in 5th grade. I found a Sonado comic on DeviantArt, and I was hooked. I had no indication that I at all liked men at the time. But that was that. It wasn't my introduction to the series. That was Super Mario Bros. Z. But damn. Damn. That set the course of my life in a direction that I think has had major consequences. That would be awesome if it weren't gacha. Yeah, no, is it gacha or gacha in this context? I hate my stupid Chud life. Stupid Chungus life. Fuck my stupid Chungus life. That should have been the indication, I fear. I mean, it didn't take long after that. It was like middle school when I started figuring it out. I remember like I like read like some gay fanfic and I was like, oh no, I have a boner, no! And I was like so scared of being gay, dog. And then like I read some straight stuff and I could still get a boner at that. I was like, oh, thank the God, thank the hell Lord above. I can hide it. I can run from it. I still like girls. Oh, thank the Lord. Panic boner, lol. That's one of my confessions for today. I try to get like 1 or 2 off. Just so you guys know, I'm in the mud with y'all. By panic. I mean, the panic wasn't over, oh, I'm attracted to these two. It's, oh no! I live in the South! Not even that. I didn't even have anything against gay people. I was just like, no, it can't be me, no! I am low-key a kleptomaniac, but not with stealing from, like, stores, but if I see something small and cute that I like, I can't help but grab it secretly. Like, cuteness aggression grab, and then you put it down? That's not stealing. I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to... we need more details here. Like, some of these confessions have interesting hooks, but I need an example. I need, what do you consider small and cute? Do you see, like, a baby and then steal it from its mother and leave them heartbroken that they've got, like... their child's been kidnapped? Not the baby. Let's go. Yeah, that's an old-ass meme. I still have, like, that Pavlov response to seeing the baby. But it's like, I have to stop myself from saying it out loud because it's cringe and old and not happening anymore. Stealing babies is funny. I think that actually makes you, a very, 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 questionable person. I talked a kid into using a stapler on their hand back in kindergarten because I wanted to see the reaction to know if it hurt. Okay, not gonna lie, kindergarten, kids is idiots. That kid shouldn't have fallen for that, he's dumb. But if whoever confessed to this couldn't figure out, man, I wonder if using a stapler on yourself would hurt. You probably even stupider. You've got some, like, manipulation tactics or some chops in social engineering that maybe speak to some specific intelligence. But man, you dumb as hell. My brother stapled his forehead once. He also stapled his thumb at the same time. Oh my god, he was going for it. They let them have the staplers? Yeah, dude, they let me use staplers in, like, preschool, I think. Oh wait, no, it was probably elementary school. But yeah, no, I got my hands on staplers young, man. Like, I was allowed to use metal implements very young for arts and crafts purposes. I got stabbed with a Dum Dum's lollipop stick in the ear. Chill, Frankenstein. My brother also superglued his hands together. Type shit. I still think about that Gorilla Glue in the hair lady, man. Like, the living hell that must have been for the time, like, before it got, like, removed has to have been frightening. Also, have you guys noticed I've been saying fuck less? I'm really trying to not use it for filler words. I'm trying to become a more elegant speaker and have more variety in my vocabulary. I'm trying to say fuck less. Because it makes editing videos for a pain in the ass sometimes. Like, I just drop an F-bomb as a filler word instead of just saying or like. Use gadzooks. Good fucking job, Kwite. Okay, what's next? I showed my cousin's fiance my Sims game, forgetting I had Wicked Sims. I'm gonna assume that's, I'm gonna Google Wicked Sims. I'm assuming that's a sex mod. Yep, sex and nudity mods for The Sims 4. Cool. Cool. I am a part of their wedding. I showed that made a naked sim. I am so embarrassed for all of eternity. Forgive me, please. I'm not gonna lie. Your cousin's fiance probably thought that was funny as shit. If they have any level of chill, they'll probably hold it over your head, but in like a funny way. I think you might have to deal with some light jibbing, but that means it wasn't that serious. If they're willing to, like, you know, like, lightheartedly jib you for it, it means you're probably in the clear. As far as if they think you're, a degenerate piece of shit they don't want near them anymore, you know what I mean? We'll see, though. If they never bring it up again, they were horribly scarred, or they're trying to be nice to you. I used to be a Dream SMP fan. I mean, so did I, man. I was, like, locked in during the, election arc. I think, like, I know a lot of people who are into it. And honestly, this is not even close to the worst Dream SMP confession we've had this stream. And I feel like everybody, like, who was a Dream SMP fan used to be, because it's not around anymore. Wait, is this not a dream stream? I'm gonna fucking mail a pipe bomb to your house. You made me say the F word. Not the F slur. I'd never use slurs unless I felt like it. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm not even sorry. I got good news. You're in, like, this is not even, like, that crazy. It's barely a footnote. I still make and consume Dream SMP content? Okay, grow up. It's over. It's over. You're about to graduate college. It's not the pandemic anymore. It's been 5 years. It's over. When I was about 5 or 6, I was dating my cousin. We said how we would get married. I'm 16 now and discussed that. Up, child, die. Get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. Die. Incest isn't cool, guys. Remember that. Thanks for the PSA. You know, I never would have guessed without your guidance. Confessor? Whatever. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. 16 is not a child. Minor, die on sight. You will, like, my laser vision auto tracks any minor I see and immediately kills them. How dare you subject me by being around me? How dare you subject me to your general vicinity? Oh my god, did the Discord, did the DSMP NSA, you know what, I'm not gonna. I used to draw MLP gore all the time when I was younger. Fucking, what is this? Are y'all still on the MLP infection AU shit? Is that a video I should make? Bro, I was not saying they weren't a minor. I still think my laser vision will still disintegrate them on sight. You're so late to that? The thing is, I don't think a lot of people were on it, man. 16 is age of consent in my in many states. I'm 50, so 25 is a child. Bro, we got a fucking, like, pensioner in chat. Holy shit, welcome. Welcome. I miss playing the minor card. I didn't really ever have to, I don't think. Or I never really did. I was an adult by the time it was, like, even a thing I really saw. And it does really depend on the situation you're in. It's like, if you're a minor and somebody's being, like... Not even, like, adult, but, like, just really belligerent. Not ideal. Not very cool, I don't think. Bro is 50. If you look young enough, you can just lie. I don't think that's... Unless you're, like, trying to get, like, free tickets to Disney, I don't think you should. Never played the... Dude, I knew a dude balding with, like, a fucking beard at 14. A motherfucker would go into liquor stores and, like, be able to buy shit. And I'm not kidding. I enjoyed Sonic Forces and 100% of the game. The only thing I ever think about is that clip of Sam procrastinates, like, letting a level play itself while he makes a sandwich. Which is so funny to me. Like, I love that clip so much. Shout out Sam procrastinates. Once I claimed to be 13 and said my mom wasn't home, so Mormons would leave my front door. Also valid. Also valid. What? I have to see that after stream. I'll see if I can find it real quick. I don't think he'd mind me playing it. Sam procrastinates. That's... Sam procrastinates is oomphy. Sonic Forces sandwich. Yup, okay, yup, here it is.
It doesn't matter what obstacles they put in our way. We'll blow past everything they throw at us. Double boost!
1 second, I'm gonna make the framing a little better. Like, he legit just makes a sandwich while the game's playing in the background.
Yeah,
He's assembling that shit too. He's quick, he's good with his hands.
You just have to keep this up.
This a man who used to work the subway assembly line.
Bingo! Found a way in.
You should be able to get into the factory through there. Stay alert.
This should be
Bro,
fun.
even in the falling section, he's just letting it... It's... he threw the lasers too. Threw the lasers too is insane to me. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so good. And then, I'm gonna scale this up a little bit. Move it aside. Okay, yeah, there we go. When I was 11, I had a crush on Keith from Voltron. I never watched Voltron, I'm sorry. And he's all I would think about. I was so obsessed with him. He's all I thought about for an entire fucking year. Ex-reader fanfic, I guess, man? I don't know. I don't know. It was peak, and I don't get why people don't like it. But some of the stuff I had to do to 100% it was a little... The thing is, I think a lot of people don't like Sonic Forces because of things like that clip. You don't have to do anything. The game plays itself. Like, it had so much hype going into it, and then it was just, like, nothing. From what I've seen, I haven't played it myself. I probably will someday. But, like, I saw people who were beating that game in under 2 hours and refunding it. Because they beat it in so quickly. Sonic Forces was decent. I mean, on a technical level, it probably wasn't, like, the most egregious Sonic game. But on the merits of being a game, pretty, like, everything I've seen, it's pretty low on the it's pretty low on the, game side. My mom said she doesn't think I could afford to be on drugs because I never have money. My little brother said, what if she just spends all her money on drugs and that's why she never has any? My brother totally clocked me. I love weed. My mom doesn't suspect a thing and I feel kind of guilty. Your brother clocked you. He's like, she's not broke. Like, the drugs came before the broke. She's not broke and therefore can't do drugs. She's she's broke because she does drugs. I'm sorry, man, but you got clocked. Like, you got absolutely soul read. Your brother got your ass on that one. You're too broke to be an addict? No, I'm broke because I'm an addict. Mom sounds mean, don't feel guilty. I don't know, it could be lighthearted. My mom doesn't suspect a thing. I mean, man, if it means you get to keep smoking and she ain't on your ass, I guess. Your brother might be doing the same damn thing. I mean, is he broke? He could be spending it on Funko Pops or weed. I would prefer my kid be addicted to heroin than spend his money on Funko Pops. Personally. I am deep into horrible fanfic, muffins, Kwite, etc. And I genuinely like them because they're like those weird I'm soulmates with the alpha, uwu baka. In torture porn, kind of? Of me? You're reading torture porn of me? What the fuck, man? What did I do to you? What do you need? I don't think this is too bad of a confession, but I don't know, man. I'm gay and shit, so I don't give a fuck. I love you, weird Springtrap husband. Goddamn. Goddamn, man. Ugh. Looking at my hands like, what am I? Am I just a plaything to you people? Yeah, no, this might be the thumbnail. I read torture porn fanfic of you, Kwite. Okay, thanks. God. We found the thumbnail, baby. I do love those moments in the recording when it's like, oh, this is the thumbnail. This is the one. Don't let them buy a plushie. Dude, I couldn't stop them. Is this what being a YouTuber is like? At times. Dude, I saw a tweet that was like, man, I could never be a creator because I would be in my fandom and like looking at my indirects and then like posting edits of myself, and I'm like, okay, you shouldn't be a creator because that is terrible for you and your audience. Like you do not, that is not a fucking thing you want to be fostering. Like fandoms can do what they want, right? Like within reason, like make your fan edits, whatever, do your fan works. They're always appreciated. But like, bro, you should, looking at your indirects will destroy you mentally, and you do not want to be in them fucking trenches seeing the shit people be getting up to, man. They get fucking crazy. Like, and if you did do that, you'd probably be put off it pretty quick. There was this one time where my dad made me piss on a church. I was really young and didn't know it was a church till years later. How did you pee on the church? Like, were you on the roof? Or was it like a little, like what's the name of the, what's the name of the three wise men and Jesus being born? Not Immaculate Conception, is it? What's the name? Wow, fuck, I'm a terrible Christian. I'm not a Christian. The father yeeting the child over the building while they were peeing. Oh yeah, like some, just dropping fucking, what is it? Agent Orange, like over the church. Thirsty. That's crazy. The nativity scene. The nativity scene. That's the one. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's crazy though. And that's the last one. What is a Kwite stream without a closing out with an act of blasphemy, huh? Jesus. Oh man. All right. I'm slowly feeling better, fellas, but I am gonna. That was our last one. Thank you to everybody who submitted confessions. This thanks comes with some strings attached for a few of you, because what the hell. But did you know if you're watching this on YouTube, you missed out on it live on twitch.tv/Kwite? If you ever want to be featured in these videos, on stream is where I put the form for people to submit so that, like, we can, if you want a chance to be in the videos or on the stream, you should definitely come check it out. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you here. It's a fun little community. That said, I am going to be wrapping up for the day, fellas. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good enough to work. I'm going to be starting to write and record videos again, but I want to take it slowly and not overextend myself, if that makes sense. But streams are hopefully back to 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've been missing it, if I'm being honest. I feel bad because I've averaged like 1 stream a week for like this entire year, and I feel like I want to get back on the rocker, right? Like I want to get on the horse again, you know? I'm trying to find my center. The team's been great. Nuka and Nina have been holding it down. They're fucking godsends, love them. Ariwa in the mods as well. But I miss y'all. Hopefully we'll be streaming again soon. I'm gonna run an ad break, find someone to raid. Maybe we'll finish Poppy Playtime on Wednesday? I think the patch has been pushed through, so that could be a good one. But yeah, and I also want to do more submission stuff. Anyways, here's that ad break. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thank you for coming out to this stream. Who is live? Man, when was the last time Rainbow streamed? Ooh, Giga's streaming a Yogscast game. I'm gonna raid her. Border Pioneer. Where do I find you on YouTube? Quote for stream highlights. Kwite is the main channel. Man, I should do some work after stream. That way I feel less guilty about reading fanfic when I'm all curled up and cozy in bed. It's gonna be awesome. I can't tell if she's AFK or if my stream of her is frozen. Okay, everybody in, everybody in. We're rating Oomfeed. We're rating Oomfeed, the Geekster. Exciting things coming down the pipeline, fellas. I can't wait for y'all to see some of it. Alright, I'll catch you all on Wednesday. Take care, y'all.
Minimal space.